I'm gonna show
I'm
them.
not gonna.
Good evening and welcome to tonight's episode of It Wasn't For My Knees podcast. Tonight I'm joined by the usual crew, Uche, Aki, CT, Mikey D and GJ. So on tonight's show, what we're going to do is we're going to pick our team of the season, our Premier League team of the season. Aki, I hope that you're set up, ready for the graphics. Thumbs up? Yeah, good man. All right, so what we've done is I've seen all the teams that the guys have picked. There are a few players that are identical, so we've picked them as one. And then what we're going to do is we're going to discuss the other positions that have not been agreed, and we're going to agree together what the team of the season is going to be. So people on the chat, if you're watching and you're logged into Twitch, make sure you join in, send us some suggestions, because I've seen some wild suggestions from some of these guys. So you might come up with better choices. We're going to agree together. Oh, right. Okay. So, right. Let's get started. So, Aki, do you want to put up the graphic to show the players that we've chosen that everyone's agreed on? All right. There we go. So, team of the season. So, Diaz in defense, central defense. That was unanimous decision. Obviously, he's won player of the season as well. PFA player of the season. At left back, all but one of the guys chose Shaw as their left back. There's one rogue out there. Does he want to make himself known who he is and which player he chose?
Yeah, man, ain't conforming to that stuff. I don't agree with Shaw, bruv.
So who did you pick, CT? Well, no.
So I'm guessing most people are thinking, he picked Chilwell, isn't it? That's the obvious answer, man. But I've gone with my guy.
You didn't pick Tierney. No way.
Tierney. Yeah, I did. Because that little spell when he wasn't injured, he was the best left back in the Premiership. Let's be honest. Come on, guys.
How long did that spell last? Because he's barely played this season.
He's played how many games? I wrote it down, but I didn't bring the pad with me. But he played the right amount of games for me to make that decision.
You're right.
That's all that matters.
Right, Mikey D, set him straight.
Do you know what? I was gonna cuss it, but
allow it, Mikey.
No.
Come on, Mikey.
No.
Back the thing, Max.
Don't do this.
Wait, did you ask Mikey D to say something? Or
exactly.
Yeah. No,
so
I'm asking Mikey D.
Arsenal have the third best defensive record. So it's not out of the realm, but Shaw's been the best left back in the league.
All right. Okay, so let's move on. So the other two players that everyone agreed on were Salah. So he didn't actually make Sky's team of the year, but he's obviously got into ours, second top scorer in the league, and then Kane, top scorer, top assister, so he got in there as well. So what we're going to do, we're going to start in the goalkeeper, and I'll work our way through the teams, and we're going to try and collectively come up with an agreed position on which player should be in. So we're going to start with a goalkeeper. So who's controlling the banners, please? Here we go. So these are the players that these guys have chosen for their goalkeeping position. So Alisson and Edison, I can see obviously the obvious choices. Areola, now I'm sure that must be trolling of some sort. Come on now. Who's that guy? Areola.
They thought it was Adiola. What the roll with the geezer?
That's what I was going to say.
Come on, who did that? Expose yourself.
Hey, expose yourself.
Back your person, man. Jeez.
I am
Come
here.
back and back your guy.
Ariola, what wrong with the teaser?
So this is like, it's so easy, isn't it? It's just so easy to say. I was thinking about this, thinking top goalkeeper. Yeah, let's say Edison, or no, actually, let's say Allison, Edison, Allison,
the best
Allison.
one.
Yeah. But I'm thinking, who is the best goalkeeper, or in the team of the season, who has been the best goalkeeper, right?
Ariola.
And I'm looking at this. I'm thinking, has Edison or Allison been outstanding? I don't think so. So I'm thinking, Areola, if you look at his stats are actually very good. But when I've watched Fulham, he's been a brilliant goalkeeper. He's actually, I don't know what the defensive stats are, but as a team, but he's been very, very good. I'd have Areola at Spurs tomorrow
Okay, I can tell you some stats. He's conceded 48 goals
as a team.
and 2 errors leading directly to goals as well. 9 clean sheets all season.
Well, actually, a minute.
Decision.
So, how many errors has Allison made that led to goals?
We're not talking about Alisson right now.
Well, we are because this is in comparison
We'll be
to
going on
Allison.
Alisson.
Three.
3. There you go then. So Allison has made more mistakes than Areola. Yeah, correct.
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Did Ariola score from a corner?
And
That's it. That's all that needs to be said, bro.
I'm sure Edison has made. I'm sure Edison. In fact, I can remember Edison.
He's made one.
He has made. Which game was that? Because I remember him making a mistake against Son.
I think he's done more than one, but the
He's
stats I
definitely,
saw on Premier League was one.
definitely done more than that. He's done more than that.
Well,
So yeah, I'm defending Areola here. Definitely.
Shocking decision.
Shocking, man. He shouldn't even be there.
You know what?
So basically,
You
you're
could've
telling me that
you know what,
went
if you
ahead
were going
of
for something-
Martinez was like the
Yeah, if you're going for something obscure or like
Exactly.
Martinez,
you
Mendy,
could have picked
even.
Martinez, you could have picked Sanchez from Brighton, you could have picked a shot stopper who's
No.
saved the most shots from
That
Johnson.
Brighton keeper's he's had some dodgy moments. He's
And
definitely had
wait.
some dodgy moments.
We started with Martinez. All right, do Martinez versus Areola.
Yeah, okay. Martinez is a decent shout, but I mean, well, look, I don't mind these. I don't mind you saying Martinez, but don't just keep saying, "Oh, you know what, Edison, Allison." They're just safe options. When you look at
They're
it,
not safe. They're the best.
It's about
No,
team
no,
of the
no,
season.
We're
though.
picking the team of the
No,
season. We're not
DJ.
picking.
To be
Oh,
fair,
we
though,
really-
so let's just
yeah.
pick Man City and Liverpool. Let's just pack Man City, Liverpool, and Man United. There you go, job done.
No, wait.
Right, you
everyone
say
makes a
Keynes
good point, though. Everyone makes a good point. If you keep for Sissy, you aren't tested as much.
There's the
No, listen.
come
That's
on.
gone
We
wrong.
all know
We're
the
trying to say.
goalkeeping at the top level. We
I'd
saw
agree with
Simon Mignolet was out of his depth at Liverpool when he was playing in lower teams. He was having lots of shots to save and he was active. They also say that when you're at a top team, your concentration levels are what makes you the best keeper. And my
Yeah.
pick for Edison was based on distribution. His passing is better than most outfield players. Like the balls that he's pinged to forward players that have set from defense to attack have been ridiculous. So it's not just, oh, Edison plays for City. It's Edison plays for City and he's bad.
Yeah. Well, okay. Boring. Next.
Nah.
Well,
DJ,
if you
you
want
have
a
to
conversation
back-
down the pub
you have-
about what's exciting, then fair enough.
Uche's been a bit quiet.
Well, GJ, he's got to back your man.
Yeah, I am.
Bro,
Yeah.
you're not doing it. You're not doing a very good job.
We're not having
why is it-
Ariola in there, mate.
There's
DJ,
nothing you
you're supposed to
said.
convince us.
There's nothing you said about Areola that has him as the best keeper this season. So
No
the
choice.
floor is yours. You picked him. What makes you think, as a standout goalkeeper, above all the other 19 goalkeepers, that's what you should be saying? Back your guy with something. So
No,
your
because
stage is yours.
as I said, when I'm watching Areola, can you think of a mistake? Okay, this is probably hard to answer. To be fair,
I can.
'cause not many people can watch
I
Fulham.
can.
Right? Okay, go on in. Against
made a mistake.
Arsenal.
He made a mistake against Arsenal, 3-0,
Right.
first game of the season.
Bang.
Which game was? Which goal was that? I can't remember. To be fair, it doesn't make any difference. But Real's already given the stat where Edison has made more. Alisson has made more mistakes. I said Alisson. Alisson's made more mistakes leading to goals than Areola.
Right.
It's not my selection.
Still
That's not my selection either.
Okay,
better
that's
for the
fair
team this
enough.
season.
Yeah, okay, that's fair enough. But all I'm saying is, I can think of Rel said this as well. Edison has made more mistakes than just one. Definitely.
I think.
Wait, let's get that.
Possibly
Up,
us.
Well,
So
Son's
DJ,
goal.
to help you out, I've looked at everything to do with statistical or otherwise on goalkeepers, and Areola doesn't feature in the top 10 of anything. So I don't know where you're getting this idea from. I would just like you to
I think he's just picking players he wants Spurs to sign.
So if you're gonna base it on something, let's hear it, because I have not seen anything. So maybe I don't think my stats are wrong. I don't think my analysis are wrong. So if somehow you've got something else that you offer to show that he's in the top 10, he doesn't feature in the top 10 anywhere. Martinez clearly does, and so does these other people. So if you're gonna be saying, let's go with Areola, give us something. Otherwise, I think your point is kind of dead. You've already buried it. You haven't started.
I was asked to give my EPL team of the season.
Yeah, which you have, but now we're trying to combine it.
I totally accept I was going to be overrun on this. So I know you guys aren't going to agree with Areola. So yeah, cool.
No, it's not about being overrun. It's about
It's definitely not about that.
If you picked Areola,
yeah,
then what was the basis? Like, because I can say I picked Edison, clean sheets, etc., distribution.
Yeah, but he's got the best defense. He's got room. Stop. He's got.
What's Areola? Come on.
No, I said talk about Areola. Stop going against defensive. Talk about Areola.
So if Areola was a goalkeeper for Man City and Edison was a goalkeeper for Fulham, they'd still have those same stats.
No, they wouldn't.
DJ, let's try this again.
Why not?
Talk about Areola as the best goalkeeper this season. Yeah. That's all we want you to talk about.
Because he's been tested far more. And he's done well for Fulham when I've seen him. And do you know what? I haven't got the stats to hand, but I have seen stats. And you're saying he's not in the top 10 for anything is BS. That's wrong. That is wrong. I saw the stats the other day. But you know what? Sometimes with these stats, how do they measure them? Because like I was saying, Edison's made one mistake all season. He made a mistake for Son's goal, the first goal against Tottenham. He come out. Okay. Wait, he come out. He basically said to Son, "Take your shot from 20 yards, and you can beat me in a one-on-one." When he should have stayed on his line, and that's just off the top of my head. But he's made other mistakes like that.
Just to say, I don't even think that's classed as a mistake. So the mistakes that will be attributed
by coming out and basically saying to Son.
Okay. Well, look,
all right,
I think it's.
To be honest, I said if it was Martinez, I would have said yeah, but I don't understand this Areola thing. Being better, the best of the season, the best goalkeeper.
Why would you have said yes to Martinez?
Because he's been making a lot of saves and rescuing and getting a lot of points for his team. So that's what I'm saying. Martinez was actually had a much better season to me than Areola. So I'm just trying to understand where Areola has figured.
Did you say Alisson or did you say Alisson?
I said Edison.
Okay.
Who did you say?
It was between Edison and Martinez for me. It was between Edison and Martinez.
It's fair to say that Areola is not going to be in our team, isn't it? So let's talk about Alisson and Edison. So I can see why somebody would pick. Oh, here we go. Houdini 77. Areola kept out Kane and Cole out. The DJ believes he's one of us and wants him to cycle. So you can see. Let's talk about Alisson and Edison, because those are the two guys that are going to be up for contention for this position. So who wants to take the floor? So Mikey's already backed Edison. Who wants to back Alisson?
Go on,
I had him in my team just because he scored the header. Really, something that.
Oh my God.
That's the same joke, bro.
We've got too much.
He's a solid keeper. Let's be honest. He's better. He's the better out of the two. This season he's been solid, apart from a few hiccups. But he's always a safe bet. He's always a safe bet, to be honest. And he banged the header. Come on, he has to make. That's an argument.
Yeah, he had a bit of a dodgy form, but I think in hindsight, it's probably because his father passed away. It was like around like Leicester, Man City times. But then he kind of did put it back from the hat, really. Like he kept us in a few games, and yeah, he scored that header. So for me,
Who did you have, Uche?
I had Edison. Alisson didn't even feature at all because for me, I don't like goalkeepers that are not available when we need them, and he misses way too many games for my liking. So it didn't even figure in my thinking at all.
Guys,
Just from a Liverpool fan.
Just to cut in a minute. Thanks to all those that are viewing. David's just raided with 13 additional viewers. They're
Wow.
in the chat at the moment, so thanks. We appreciate you.
Absolutely.
Nice
Yeah. Thank you very much.
David. Nice one,
Yeah.
David.
Nice one.
So we got two Alisson, two Edison. It's GJ shout then, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because we ain't having Areola, I'll tell you that now.
Wait. So you Alisson guys, you're not backing down on the basis that you're only saying that he scored a header.
That's what I'm saying. You're not even
Not
saying
just that.
anything tangible.
but Edison didn't have a storming season either, though.
He's
I swear
kept
he-
19 clean sheets. His distribution has been amazing.
But has he done the goal though?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
You know
saying.
what?
How many assists?
How many assists did he get?
I think he
You guys are
definitely got
crazy.
one assist, but anyway.
guys are
Okay,
crazy.
I tell you what. If I've got the deciding vote on this, I'm definitely going for Edison because he got a sick assist against Spurs for Gundogan.
Yeah, I remember that.
That's when he put Sanchez on the floor and Sanchez was eating grass.
Yeah, that's right. That's what I remember. I knew it.
Yeah,
Right.
so I'm definitely saying Edison out of them two.
Goalkeeper selected then.
All right, so we've got Edison's coming in as the goalkeeper. Right, so let's move on to left back. No, sorry, right back. So you want to put up the options there?
Oh my gosh. Why am I seeing this guy's name up here? Get off the screen, bruv. Get off.
So the right choices: Azpilicueta, Cancelo, James, and TAA. Yeah, guys.
He's having a bubble bath, mate. Let's go first.
Okay,
All right, let's
Rel,
think what it's
you as the host, can we agree before we agree on who we're going to select? Do you reckon we can agree on someone we can eliminate first?
Quickly.
Yeah, quickly.
Quickly. Yeah. Quickly.
Go on, go on.
DT, you take the floor, mate.
Yeah, it's the screw-faced guy from that West London club. He's got a phone. It shouldn't be there, bro.
You know what that's about.
No chance.
Turf him. Edit it.
No
Turf.
Out.
All right, so James is out.
James is
Oh,
out.
wait.
Are you mad?
Before we
Take the
wait,
caption
before we
down
get
and let
rid
me
of
talk.
Before we get rid of
Doesn't
James,
matter what you gotta say, Turf, bro.
Keep your caption up.
Take the caption down and
Keep
let me
your
talk.
caption up. Don't let him talk.
no, let him talk.
Who
I
put
wanna hear it.
Azpilicueta there?
I want to hear James.
We're dealing with James right now. Don't worry. We're dealing with James.
Who put
James is
Azpilicueta
out.
there?
Mikey D, James. That's who we're talking about.
Yeah. No. This is me, and I'm talking. Who put Azpilicueta there?
We're coming to that.
Back
No,
your guy,
it's
man.
relevant. It's relevant.
No, it's not.
James plays for Chelsea. Azpilicueta plays for Chelsea. James has played 32 games. How has Azpilicueta played right back when James is in the team? Are you mad? Azpilicueta scratched.
James is terrible. Yeah. We're gonna scratch James anyways. If
Very
we're-
good.
We're gonna do what I want to hear about James.
Yeah. All right, well done, Stato. Yeah. All right, Turf James. James out.
Wait,
James
who
out.
selected Azpilicueta? Put your hand up.
We know. He's a Chelsea fanboy.
We know it's the Chelsea fanboy.
So just so you know, GJ, Azpilicueta got slammed out before James.
All right, so we've agreed. Yeah, we're gonna turf those two. Okay. So
No,
it's between
no.
Cancelo and TAA.
No.
No. I want to hear his point though. Why you
Right.
got James?
Oh,
in
okay.
there?
So my point why I didn't pick Cancelo.
Wait. What's
Take
this?
that. Take that.
Yo,
Relax.
So Cancelo has played more games at left back. So I couldn't pick him at right back. So it didn't make
Okay.
sense. So Cancelo wasn't an option. And then Trent, I've been hearing from Liverpool supporters all season how rubbish he's been. So how could I possibly pick Trent when his own fans have turned against him?
Yeah.
And that leaves Reece James.
That is a joke.
You ain't getting my team.
Beast in the team,
Nah.
Champions
Beast in the
League
team.
winner,
Champions League winner. The guy
What's
made
that got to do with the league?
Champions League final.
That's what I'm trying to say.
I said beast in
What's
the
that got to
league.
do with? What's that got to do with? Okay, you said.
I said
Champions League
beast in
winner.
the league and Champions League winner. Two
Oh,
things.
okay. Right.
So-
Well, I don't know why it has no relevance here.
Let's hear Cancelo. Who picked Cancelo?
I picked Cancelo. I
The left
picked him. Yeah, he can play both sides.
No.
Okay.
But to be fair, CT, Mikey's spot on. You can't get away with it. He did not play enough at right back, so you're kind of doing some madness here. So you tell me that you don't watch games, really.
Well, to be fair, I didn't watch a lot of City games. To be fair, so
Devon, stop trolling.
But
Then, man.
I went by stats as well. So obviously, I haven't looked at the stats correctly. So if you're saying he's played left back more than right
Yeah,
back,
he's played left back a lot. He's played left back a lot.
The
I put
problem
my
And
hands up to
midfield.
that.
The problem is Cancelo's been the best fullback overall.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Like,
I agree.
100%.
played everywhere.
yeah.
Can I
And
just
then,
say,
Abu
Abu Kanade,
mentioned-
Abu Kanade, you made a great point. I was very
Yes.
close. I was very, very close to picking Soufal at West Ham. He's had a great season. There's no doubt
been
about
solid.
it.
He's been
And
solid.
I totally agree
Both of
with
them.
you. I totally agree with you where you say there is some big six bias. That's why I went with kind of Areola, and I was very close to picking Soufal, but he's West Ham, and it's hard. for me.
Just to kind of
But-
counter that big six bias thing, whoever picked Trent's got the stats that actually put him in the team. If you want to be a statistician,
Yeah.
Like
So-
way as in clear, as in not even
Like-
close.
so there isn't actually a big six bias.
There's
I went
nothing to
against
do with
Trent
bias.
because of the defensive mistakes that he's made and the lapses. But in terms of, if you look at all of the stats, Trent's out there.
Numbers don't lie. Trust.
So
He was
I'll
my
agree with Trent
choice.
all day.
Yeah, I'll put him.
What
He was my
about
second choice.
Ayling?
Yeah.
What about Ayling at Leeds?
Yeah, Ayling's been very good.
Ayling has been very
He's
good.
solid.
But again, I was comparing him for my team. I was comparing direct comparison to him and Trent. So I'm thinking, how do I want to play? I want to play an attacking fullback that's going to bang assists and put crosses in danger zone. And like I said, statistically, creativity, key passes, it's just well clear, way ahead of any fullback. And the closest to that was Shaw. So it wasn't even in close. Yeah, listen, here's what it is. If you want an attacking fullback that's going to do the job you want him to do, Trent is your guy. And Ayling did very well, but he's not better than Trent on that precise instructions.
facts.
That's what
Also-
you're looking for. So
In terms of right backs, before the United fans get onto us, Wan-Bissaka's been very good defensively, but he's still-
defensively, but I'm not looking for that in my
Yeah.
formation. I don't know
That's what
about
I'm
you.
going to say. He's still inept
Yeah.
going forward.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a great point, Mikey, because in fact, I was surprised that Wan-Bissaka wasn't in the England squad, to be honest with
Yeah,
you,
that's
because
shocking. Ahead of
I wasn't. Reece James is there.
ahead of
so
James.
ahead of Screwface Worldy, that is a shocker. because
You'll see him.
football,
You'll see him.
because football's all about, like defending. England in the big games, you have to defend first. That's the number one
Yeah.
priority. Yeah.
They're going to be up
And-
against it. 100.
Yeah. In a
Listen.
one-on-one against
It was-
Mbappe, all these guys,
was
who you
something like
back in?
defense.
Screwface or Wan-Bissaka?
Listen, if you want to play a defensive team, you wanted two holders as well. What do you want a rugby team out there? Like,
Yeah, do you know what I'm
my
saying?
team is balling,
You want
My
want
team is
ballers
balling.
everywhere.
I want to
I know.
attack.
Yeah,
and I'm scoring goals. Abu Kanade, in terms of the bias thing, just to outline the selection process, each of us ran through our teams of the season, and it was just a thing where Kufal and Ayling weren't selected by any of us. But as you can see, I selected James, GJ selected Azpilicueta. There's a variation. I got shut down for James. If I said Kufal,
Rightly
maybe
so.
I would have got shut down.
Yeah.
True.
But
Probably not.
people will learn.
Abu Kanade, I selected Areola in goal. Come on, man. I'm definitely no top six
That's
player.
the biggest reach ever. Like,
Relegation
biggest reach
fodder.
ever. You know what I mean?
Right. So
There you go.
TAA in, right?
But
Yeah.
you
So
are
it's,
right. Yeah, okay.
so it's-
TAA.
yeah.
Yeah,
You're saying
also,
TAA is right.
CT had Tierney as well, and he's like top 8, like outside of.
Yeah, choose.
Exactly.
That's very
true,
good
Aki.
point.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
Mid-table thing.
Yeah,
Mid-table thing. The guy's a beast, mate.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's the right back sorted. Now let's talk about the other centre back. Here we go. So centre backs.
Who the hell?
It was definitely Aki that said Matt Phillips, and it was definitely GJ that selected
Right.
a Chelsea player.
Centre backs, Konsa.
No,
Nat
it wasn't.
Phillips,
It wasn't Mike's.
Oh my
Thiago
god!
Silva,
Oh my days.
Jones.
You've been listening to too many of that tune on Thiago Silva, bro. That's what you've been doing.
CT's been tuning in to GJ on Talksport.
Man. Listen,
Who's Nat Phillips?
That's Aki for sure.
Yeah, that was me.
Are you drunk?
Aki,
What's going on?
I need to ask you a question. Serious question, right? This is just for you, and you tell me your opinion. Do you think that someone that's going to be player of the season needs to play at least 50% of their games? Yes or no?
It depends on what kind of time period.
No, just answer my question. I don't want
Team
chit
of the
chat.
season, Aki.
No,
That's-
it doesn't. It depends
Do
on
you
the.
feel, according
No.
to you, do you think that someone is featured player of the season haven't played less than 50% of the available 38 games? Yes or no?
Are you going to allow me to answer, or are you just going to try and ram
No, I'm
around
saying
down
yes
my
or
throat?
no. I'm saying yes
No,
or no.
no. Well, you can say yes or no if you want.
Say
Well,
no. Say no.
Embarrassing.
It-
An absolute embarrassment.
It's not embarrassing actually, because I think Phillips had made an impact. So at the end
That's
of the
got nothing
day,
to do with anything.
no. Well, it is because for me,
He's made an
He made it-
impact, so he's in the team of the season.
You're not making any sense, man. You can't. I
Let
just
him
asked you a
finish.
question. You don't want to answer.
Let him finish.
let him go, let him
finish.
go.
Go on,
why
Aki.
not? Because at the end of the day, I don't think there was any defenders out there that kind of smashed it like last season with Van Dijk. So there was an opportunity for a defender who made an impact. And Phillips started playing for us back in November days anyway. And then he started playing a bit more regularly from January onwards. So he played a lot of our games, to be fair.
Aki.
And we wouldn't have got top three.
He didn't play
without
50% of the games.
He played
Did
17
he not?
games.
Did he not?
Aki.
Aki,
No,
you're
17.
in the image
So
of this
one
podcast.
shy. And he
Houdini
was also injured for a couple.
Houdini
Yeah, I'm
77 says this is a joke thing. Like, hey, we got to be respectable here.
Oh, hang on a minute. Oi, guys. Abu
think he was
Kanade, Denman, Houdini, all you guys watching, listening, give us your teams. Seriously, we welcome it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah,
Put your
yeah,
team
have a
down.
shout.
Put your one down. No problem.
Yeah,
And let me go.
we'll
Let me go.
discuss your teams. We'll discuss your teams.
Let me go with Silva. Let me back this
Go on
guy.
then. Go on,
Listen,
Zito.
this guy, okay, he's been injured for part of the season, but the 23 games he's played in, he's had 10 clean sheets for Chelsea. Chelsea have kept 10 clean sheets. He's banged in 2 goals, and he's made 1 defensive error that's led to a goal. He's changed Chelsea's defense.
A minute.
He's a guy. It's his first season. Over.
Didn't he make about 4 defensive errors in that game against West Brom when you guys were
He
cussing me?
was horrendous. He got run ragged.
Yeah, come on. That's one
We lost
game.
5-3, wasn't it?
That's one game. He
Oi.
got sent off, didn't he?
Oi, guys,
Got sent
Abu
off, hasn't
Kanade, Fofana. That is a
No.
great shout.
Nah.
We can discuss it
Yeah, that's a
after.
good shout. We could talk about it.
Kinda.
We can discuss it
Kinda.
after.
Stats wise, Silva's stats are to be reckoned with, to be honest.
Are they?
So come better than that. 23 games, 10 clean sheets.
Oh, is that all?
What do you mean that's all he's played? Because he's been injured.
No,
He's
there's
been
more
injured, isn't it?
statistics than that. But yeah, all right.
Premier League ones. Okay,
What-
come with
who's
your
next?
Consa then. Come with who I know you picked Consa.
Me?
Yeah, I know you
Yeah,
did.
we know you
I
did.
know you did. Come
We
true
know you
then.
did.
innit? Let's go.
Just to show that there's no top 6 bias. Yes, I picked
There you
Konsa.
go.
I picked Konsa.
Wow,
Konsa.
I'm surprised.
If you go on defensive statistics, number 1 in blocks, number
Nice.
4 in clearances, number 16 in aerial duels, number 10 in headed clearances. I think he averages out at one of the best centre backs in the league, and he's played all season. And that's
Wait,
Wait, so he's
stop,
not,
stop.
Wait.
so he's not
This is
topping
me.
any of
Stop,
he's not
stop.
he's
Yeah.
not
No.
he's not topping any of those things, and yet
Block
Average.
first. Do you understand
Yeah.
what first means?
all the
Numero
others were like 16,
Numero
10,
uno.
13.
Last 2 ones weren't great though, Mikey.
Yeah, I'm having that.
Yeah, yeah.
No, this is where you don't understand it, because that's out of all players in the Premier League. So if you understand statistics and did any research, then you'd
Yeah.
know
And
where the
That
levels are.
16 is still
How
not
many
great.
times?
No,
How many times was
16th
Silva
is
ahead
actually
of him?
good, because a lot of them will be tied as well. So do some research, do some statistical research, and then
How
you can
many
come and argue.
times was Silva ahead of him in those lists you
How's he
read
going to
out?
be
Like I
ahead of
said.
him? He only played 22 games.
And he's probably still ahead of him.
No, he's not.
No, it's not. It's not.
He's
Anyway,
not.
I actually when you
I need to check my
said-
own. I need to check my own
when you said
stats, man.
when you said concert, I was thinking like it was just me, but it sounds like we're both something we agree on, eh? Because obviously I had concert as well.
There you
You had
go.
concert. You man are doing
I
it
had
on
concert
some
as well.
stats thing.
No, bro, it's not
Wait,
about
wait.
stats. Listen, it's
We
about
missed it.
delivering.
Before Uche
Play of the
comes,
season, it's about delivering week in, week out. Listen, of course I went deep on the stats and I looked at everything overall. It's
Yeah,
not about
but
play
come
of the
on, we-
season yet.
We
You
got
have
to
to be
freestyle
delivering.
some of it.
Listen,
We have to-
again,
we have to
I'll ask you the
freestyle
same
some of it,
question.
man.
Okay, I'll ask you the same question I asked thing. Me, is either you have a certain rule or you don't. It's your choice, yeah? If someone has 22 games, yeah, versus someone who has 37 games, it's kind of you know, you have to take that into account. So you're there bigging
Yeah.
up Silva. Silva has been injured, he's missed a
No,
lot
no.
of games.
But what he's done in those games he's played is worthy of him being
Yeah, but that's
in a top
maybe.
side.
That's a maybe.
Yeah,
But even
it's
if that's
facts.
the case, yeah. No, but wait, CT. Even if that's the case, yeah, I expect my centre backs to be more available than certain man is. It's as simple as that.
Yeah, I'm not.
He's a centre back for a reason.
He's played enough to make a decision on if
CT,
he's a top-
CT,
a top
also, you're saying
centre
about the
back.
statistics thing. You already know that I mentioned Konsa previously around the England squad and selections. That was based on just viewing. So for the purposes of this, I thought, let me just delve into it and make sure that I've got an argument here.
This is it. Absolutely.
Okay.
But
Fair enough.
can I ask a question?
enough.
So the other choice was Stones. Does Konsa getting ahead of Stones in terms of performance statistically?
Yes, because again, Stones again, another big disappointment. I don't know where this hype thing comes again. Doesn't play enough games. I don't get this thing about people
Whoa,
just
whoa,
playing
whoa, whoa,
games.
whoa,
I don't get it.
whoa.
Who picked Stones? GJ.
I
DJ
picked
did.
Stones. I picked Stones, and look at his stats.
More is
look
that?
Again, like I said, he's played the same number of games, the same number of starts as Thiago Silva. Not available. But again, I don't expect you to know that because you go on a hype thing. On a hype train, you don't come with information. You don't come prepared. So you're just going to get buried here, live, on the
Wait,
show.
wait.
Okay, let's do a
whoa.
stats.
Konsa's got a 51%. Has got a 51% tackle success rate. 51% for a central defender. That's shocking.
Who's
Like,
that?
I think Thiago was over 60%.
Konsa was 51%. Yeah, Phillips is like 67%. I'll add, so much better.
If we're doing this, he's got a point. If we're doing a stats thing,
What's the point?
The
What is
point
the
is,
point? Tell me.
You're the
Konsa
one
is-
who were
if
banging
we're-
on
if
about stats.
Listen, I went through blocks, clearances, aerial duels, headed clearances.
yeah, but why
I
did
went through a
Tackles,
number of
you
interceptions.
tackles?
successful tackles.
So guess what? Tackles,
That's a
interceptions.
key.
Just say successful tackles is different from percentage of successful tackles. Just so you know about statistics. It's
Like
true.
I said,
I'm
not
debating.
come prepared,
You
guys.
can
Not
attempt
come
200
prepared.
tackles
Not
and
come
make
prepared.
100. You're at 50%.
Can I just say?
It's about statistics.
Can I just say that I'm actually going to change my decision on Stones, and I'm going to go with Abu Kanade and Fofana. I overlooked Fofana. I don't know why. I forgot.
Yeah,
about
he
him.
was in my short list. He was in my
Yeah.
short list.
Well, I don't care about your shortlist. I'm talking about mine, right? So, I'm,
Well, the thing about you is that you're completely ill-prepared. You're completely ill-prepared, and you're jumping from one place to the other. First, you say Ariola out of
I'll tell
the.
you
You
why.
have another pint. You have another pint, and you come up with another name. Give you enough time, and you come up with another name. And it's another name.
Yeah,
It's like you're
simple,
playing
because
lottery.
Uche, you're like
You're like a lotto player, mate.
No, you're like
Just
Damian
jumping up and
Kamali.
down.
You're
You should
like
play the next
Stato
week's
Ball.
lottery. That's what
If
you
you was
should
in
do.
charge, of a football club's recruitment, you wouldn't look
No,
at
please
footballers.
tell me. What do you know
You
about?
would
What do you know
look
about
you wouldn't
Fofana?
look at
Back him.
You wouldn't look at football.
He just
You
used
would
the
look
someone
at
comment.
stats.
Someone
One at a
come
time.
in here
Look,
and give
let
a
me
comment.
Let me talk first. You would
One
look
at
at
a time.
stats. You would look at footballers. You would think, you know what? I actually like the guy's character. You think, oh look, I'm looking at stats. Who's topping the stats? Who's topping the stats?
That's what I'm trying to
Stats.
say.
No, I'm not
mate.
looking at just
Yeah.
stats. No, I'm not looking at
Of
just
course
stats.
you are.
It's not
DJ.
just about stats because I
What's-
told you, if you're listening, I said that I had a short list of players and then I went through it and I compared them, what they've done this season. And I said
Right.
Fofana was in that short list. I don't think you're listening.
No, I heard you
You
say
said you're
that,
not listening.
and I am actually picking Fofana because.
But you're only
Yeah.
picking Fofana because somebody commented. So you haven't even done anything. So you haven't even done anything called a reason. You haven't even done any
Peer pressure.
prep.
Who,
You're
who
just,
did
you're
you
just
pick?
talking about, some peer pressure thing. You haven't done anything.
To
Calm
be
down,
fair,
mate.
You've
Calm
got
down.
nothing to back
That's
him.
what I'm
You've got
saying.
nothing to back him.
Calm down, mate. Calm down.
He's picked Fofana off of his naked eye. What you see?
Yeah,
If
exactly.
he's doing that, then fair enough.
No, he didn't.
Exactly.
What's wrong with
No,
that?
he didn't.
If
No,
it's good
see,
enough
he
for Harry
didn't.
Redknapp,
He picked him
if it's good enough
from
for
the
Harry
name in
Redknapp,
the
it's
French.
good enough for
That's where he
Gomez.
picked him. He didn't pick him off of what he saw.
No.
GJ, have you seen him play this season?
Yeah, of course I've seen Fofana. I've seen him all play. Jesus Christ. Fofana, he's kept Kane quiet this season.
He's had some good patches for Fana.
He's
but
had
I've seen
some
him have
bad
some
patches.
terrible games where he's been just
Ripped
ripped.
apart.
So he's had a good
I
season.
like him a lot.
He's had a good season though.
I
He's
like him
young.
a lot.
Yeah, he's still been ripped.
So for the centre back position, are we saying Nat Phillipson? Is that what we're saying?
Yeah.
We're not
Yeah.
saying that.
No, stop trolling.
There's no way that
Actually,
Konza gets in
I
ahead of
don't
Phillips.
want
But honestly,
my team.
okay.
Wait,
But honestly,
Aki's actually going to make an argument for Phillips over Konza.
17.
I would
He's played
definitely
17
say-
times.
I can understand maybe Silva or Stones, but definitely not Konza.
Wait,
Definitely not.
There's been no evidence given for Silva or Stones to be in there.
Absolutely
Where
none.
is the
Well,
basis?
actually, I think Silva, he has the most clean sheets out of the lot here, or maybe Stones.
Not true. But anyway.
Are you crazy? Stones have more clean sheets than Silva.
Yeah, exactly. So,
And that's
All
the
of
reason
them.
why
No,
I
you
picked
just
him.
said Silva had the most clean
Uche,
sheets.
Mr. Stato, did you hear that?
Of course I know this. Like I said, you're ill prepared. So don't come
How
to
am I
me.
ill prepared? You're the ones with
Not
the
ill
stats.
prepared. You're just jumping from one place to the other. I thought it was Stones. Now it's Fofana. Which one is it? Make up your mind, man. Jeez.
No,
Just the
no.
player of the season.
I've just said. No. It's not player of the season. It's team of the season.
Yeah, team of the season, right? So I'm
Yeah,
saying
yeah,
to you that
yeah.
you keep
What?
jumping
So
from
don't
one
say
place.
player of the season. We're talking about
You
team
keep
of-
jumping from one. You're jumping from one place to the other.
No,
You changed
no.
your mind from Stones. Now you're back on Stones.
No, I'm not. All I'm saying is that's
Oh,
the
you're
reason.
not. Okay.
Jesus Christ, is it so hard for you to understand? I'm
saying to you, we've already got
Stones
Diaz, right? We're not
because
gonna
of
pick
the
the Man City whole
partnership.
11.
Carry on talking.
You
And
can.
when you
You
let me
can.
know when you finish. Carry on talking.
let us
Go
all
on,
know when
GJ.
you're
Go on,
finished.
GJ.
No. Let him finish. Let him finish.
Okay, I think he's finished. Go on,
Have we,
GJ.
have
Make
we
your point.
cleared up who
Has he
GJ's
finished
voting?
now? Okay, cool.
Stones or Fofana?
Okay, so basically,
Fofana.
oh, he's talking now again. Okay, let finish. It's all right.
No, go on, GJ. Go on. Go on.
Hurry up, mate.
Honestly, it's just like basically saying the reason why I picked Stones is because this is called our EPL team of the season. And I'm thinking in this team, I am picking Stones alongside Diaz because they are proven. They went through that golden patch of about a 14 game winning run where they just went from like bloody mid-table and surged clear of the whole field. And
I'm lost again.
Stones has had a great season, but if I'm looking at the individual performance, based on what Abu Kanade actually makes a great point. Fofana, when I see Fofana, I'm thinking that guy is a very, very good centre back, and I would actually edge towards Fofana now. I would pick Fofana.
Okay.
Right, that's good. So Stones and
Fair
Fofana
enough.
are both out then.
But
I
Concer's
I
in.
would have backed you with Stones, GJ. You should have stuck with
You
Stones.
lost your
You know what
vote.
I'm saying?
I don't want Concer in my team, bro.
So it's Concer then.
Concer's not
Philip,
in there.
Philip,
Concer's
Philip,
not in.
CT. What's your beef with Konsa? I don't get it.
When I've seen him play against,
It's because I said it, isn't it?
it's because you said it as well. Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
No, he's not ahead of, he's not a better player than Stones this season. He's not done better than Stones this season. Maybe with the stats, maybe with the length of games he's played. But if Stones played those amount of games, he would have been in there. And you can take it.
Maybe.
It's true. Ratio basis, you can take it on the amount
I
of
don't
games
believe,
that.
honestly, City,
Stones
listen,
has played.
I'll say again, when it comes to centre backs and goalkeepers especially, I'm just like, why are we doing this stuff where people don't even play a certain number of games and they're just in people's teams of the season? I don't understand that. Like, surely availability counts for something. I'm actually asking
No.
a question out there.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
it's
yeah.
like for me, this guy is putting Phillips on there, and I'm like, is this actually a joke? Because the guy hasn't
No.
even reached 50% of the games played.
What 2 games less? 2 games less of 50%. Come on.
No, I'm just using it as an example. I'm saying that
50%
it's
is a
centre
bad
back should be
example,
available
then.
for most of the games.
It's a bad example because I believe you can. I believe
if he
I
played
believe
2
you can
more
make an
games,
impact.
does he qualify then?
I'm
you know
asking
that?
you, what do you
That's not
think?
enough
Do you
for
think
me.
the 50%? Do you think we should be talking about somebody, any player? Forget who they are. Do you think we should be talking about any player who plays 50 games or less, 60% of game? I'm asking a question, genuine question, that person can elevate and be the player of the season.
For me, it's
You
about
can make a judgment on.
yeah. Who's
Yeah, but
having
do you know
an
what,
impact?
GJ, do you know what it needs to be though? For somebody to make up a gap in terms of the games missed, they would have to be absolutely exceptional. It would have to
Exactly.
be Van Dijk.
He
It would
was.
have to be VVD playing 23 games in the league. It's not Nat Phillips and it's not Thiago Silva in a back three with Kante in front of him. It's just not.
We can't do that because there'll be a
I've
lot
done
of arguments about who they're playing with.
I
me.
agree with that.
In a back three,
I'm not,
like
I'm
I
not
said,
having that.
a centre back in a back
Yeah,
three with Kante in front. Like, are you crazy? The defensive support around that.
Is Conte even better than Mings? Good question.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, I think he is. I think I don't like
he
Mings.
is.
I think Mings is terrible.
Mings is overrated, and
Look at
it's
him
a
yesterday.
travesty. It's a travesty that Mings has been selected for England and Konza hasn't
Mings
got
a
a look.
nightmare.
It's almost a political thing.
Mikey, you
Political thing, and it's a
I'm
stature
sure you
thing
said
because he's
positive
tall and
things
quite
about-
big, I think, and left-footed.
about Mings last season. I'm sure you said positive things about Mings though.
No, not really. There were other people that were talking a lot of positive stuff.
Yeah, we know.
about him.
But
But like,
championship manager, mate.
no,
Exactly.
he's okay, but we're in a discussion about team of the season, and I've watched Villa quite a lot of times, and I've always noticed Konsa has been more
Over
secure than Mings,
Mings. Yeah.
and that's what
Mings
I've
makes Mings makes too many errors for me. It's the basic stuff as well, just stuff that a basic average defender shouldn't be doing. Mings will do it. So yeah,
Well, my
Once they're ahead
problem
of him.
with Mings, is he's got a slow turn of pace.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
he's once he gets in his stride, he's okay.
Once his turn, it's over.
Yeah. The Consa's quicker. He's got quicker, fast twitch muscles. And if like I said, I'd have Consa at Tottenham. To be fair, I'd have Mings at Tottenham.
to go with Areola, yeah. Let's. So
Yo.
have we decided? We decided Conte's the guy.
Yeah,
No, we're not
that's
having Consa. No way.
No, we have
No?
to. We have
What are you
voted.
talking about? Konza's there.
Consa? No, I'm not having Consa. No chance. We're having Fofana there.
But you're taking him at Spurs.
What are you talking about? Fofana? No one.
DJ, you're not making
That
sense.
says a lot.
This is not making any sense. You guys saying that Fofana from nowhere.
From nowhere. You just said he was on your shortlist.
We're talking about the teams that we're talking about the team that we've already submitted. We're talking about, and then you see a comment, and then I don't get what we're doing.
Guys,
So we're not allowed to
Least,
change our mind. Are we not allowed to
You've
change our mind?
submitted the team, man. Oh,
Yeah, I know we have. I'm not allowed
You know
to
what?
change. Sorry.
In all fairness, you just need to back your man. Like, you selected it, back him. But
that's what we're trying to do here today.
Houdini
Yeah,
said
so
he's
might just say
backing
one.
up the 50% talk. Would you give an employee of the year if he turned up 50% or less in a year? Come on, guys. Let's be real.
Oi,
Aki
it depends
was-
on how it depends on how much money.
You
Oi,
better
wait,
start selling everyone in a sales environment.
That's what I'm trying to.
Depends on the
Depends
impact.
on the
All right,
field,
but
yeah.
fair enough. If I was to select, I'll go with Stones then.
You going with Stones?
Yeah,
I'm backing Stones as well.
Stones
Okay.
isn't in there.
Stones.
Okay.
Stones.
he is. He is.
All right, you guys have made a mockery of it. It doesn't actually make sense.
You guys actually
Stones is
talking.
taking
It's
over.
a vote.
So 3 against
You made
2.
a mockery of it. It doesn't actually make sense.
It's becoming silly now, to be honest.
No. Okay. All right. If it's going to be like that,
Because nobody's taking an argument for Stones.
No, it's just I don't. Like I said, back your guy. It's all we're
GJ
doing here.
was the only
Your
one who
debates are not
selected
making
Stones
sense.
and didn't give any kind of
Do you know what I mean? I
backing
don't
other
get
than
this.
a
It
number
doesn't
of
matter, though.
leagues.
Right, okay,
Then
okay.
then he swapped to Fofana,
And now
And
he's
then
saying Stones
two
again,
Muppets-
and he's saying 40%.
and then 2 Muppets have chosen Stones, and then GJ's back on Stones
Listen.
again. It's like
I'm backing
I don't know what's
Stones ahead
going
of Konsa. I'm backing Stones ahead of Konsa, mate.
Thank
All
you.
day.
Yeah,
All day.
Aki,
He's in,
Not
he's, in
like
the,
DJ.
he's in the official Premier League
Well,
team.
who are you
as
backing?
well, so-
Who are you backing?
Aki, I would say Konsa.
He's put a spanner in the West there. Viewers.
yeah, but
Viewers.
three
Let's,
against three.
let's get the viewers involved.
Yeah.
Viewers are going to say something else. Go on,
Stones
viewers.
or
What we
Konsa?
got?
Stones or Konsa?
That's a good one, actually. We'll leave it to the viewers to decide that. Yeah.
Okay, so let's leave that one and let's move on to the midfielders then. So all the positions are up for grab in midfield.
Flipping hell.
There are some
I'm
similarities.
surprised by
To
this.
be fair. There are some similarities. So here we go. So Bruno Fernandes, we've got Foden, who I'm not even sure is in the midfield in Premier League, but anyway, in the official Premier League FPL. Gundogan, Kante, KDB, Rodri, and Souček. So let's who got Souček?
Has to be GJ.
Me.
Typical.
He's had a good season though.
He has.
He has had a good
I can
season.
Go on, Jude.
I can call GJ's team. You just know.
Go on, GJ.
He wants to
Coming
be
from the
battling that
guy,
in the
coming
Championship.
from the clown who just picked Konsa.
You want Konza in your team at Tottenham? What are you talking
Yeah.
about?
So
Oh
I
my
wait
goodness.
half
This
the
is
Premier
crazy.
League.
You're
in my team
mad.
at Tottenham.
I'm
We
actually
are
trying to listen to
rubbish.
the same people, yeah, and I'm just baffled. Like, didn't you just say you wanted constant Spurs team? What the?
It's mad.
I would have
This is
half.
weird.
I would have half the Premier League team in my Tottenham defence.
Okay, whatever. Just do your switch
It's
check, right, man.
rubbish.
Don't make
Do you
it
not
sense now.
understand it?
Embarrassing,
Oh
man.
my
All
There's
days.
a
makes
bus.
sense now.
They wouldn't
Anyway,
want to be on the
Souček.
bus.
GJ,
Souček has had a
Souček.
great season. He's had a great
He has.
season.
He has had a great season.
Everyone
Yeah.
knows.
But is he-
I'm not even gonna explain that. Carry on.
Okay.
All right, next.
Okay.
Souček
All
scratch.
right. Go on, Mikey.
Souček scratch. There's been no defense of him. There's been no backing of him. He's just out. So who's the next one we're discussing?
Rodri. Let's talk about Rodri.
Gone,
Who
look,
picked
Rodri. Allow Rodri, man. What's all this?
Who
Who
picked
picked
Rodri?
Rodri? I was the only one. What is going on?
Allow Rodri.
Rodri over
man.
Kante.
Allow Rodri, man.
I'm guessing we're speaking about the DM spot, yeah?
Oh my
No, it
God.
doesn't have to be a DM sport. Regardless, Rodri ain't there, man.
It doesn't
Yeah,
have to
allow
be, but-
Rodri.
Kante.
Forget
over Kane.
Rodri completely, man.
Rodri. Oh my
Forget
days.
Rodri, man. Jeez.
Kante.
It sounds
And he's
good.
having a
Right
go
up.
at me about Souček. This
It all
guy. I'm
sounds
going
good.
for a toilet.
Take the banner down and let me sit.
Put the banner down. Put the banner down. Let him go.
All right,
He's
okay,
so
put it back
disgusted
down.
he's
Sorry.
left. So
Okay.
we're scratching Rodri. Well, we're gonna have to because
Rodri, yeah.
No,
Rodri-
you actually listening. I haven't even spoken yet.
Go on then.
Go on, go
Right.
on.
So, on the basis of picking a team
I
of the
was still gonna
season,
scratch him, but go on.
I'm still talking. On
I
the
know,
basis
I
of
was still
picking
gonna
a,
scratch
which
him.
you didn't pick, Rel, you bottled it. So let's
100%
go there.
I wouldn't have picked
Yeah.
Rodri though, but go on.
We can bring all the smoke. You didn't pick anybody.
Bring it.
You didn't pick anybody.
I still wouldn't have picked Rodri.
You didn't pick anybody. You have no
I
vote.
wouldn't have picked Rodri if I had. I wouldn't have
Scratch.
picked Rodri.
In fact,
Go
let's
on.
scratch Rel from the pod.
Go on. Go on, Mikey. Go on.
Right. So, on the basis of a team that actually functions, Rodri has been key for City all season. So, I could come with statistics, but based on the cup finals that they actually, well, the two biggest games that they didn't play Rodri, they lost against Chelsea. Rodri played the season and they were killing everybody in the league. Rodri was dictating play for them from deep. Rodri's been very, very good this season. In terms of Kante, in comparison, yeah, Kante is amazing, but Kante's missed loads of games this season. I didn't actually look at the stats, but Chelsea
He's played 30 games. He's played 30
Chelsea-
games. That's
Chelsea
enough.
haven't been good in the league. Like Chelsea really haven't been good.
The
So
games
I-
they have been good. It's been counted all
I'm just
day.
saying, if you're gonna throw more than Kante, then let me show you statistically what happens with
Aye.
Kante, because I know that certain men, and we are included, are probably gonna put certain man like KDB on there. Kante played more minutes than KDB. So
Yeah, but he was a lot better.
I'm just telling you facts.
I'm telling you facts. He played a lot better.
So at the end of the day, you just say that he didn't play a lot this season, and I'm showing you that he played
Yeah,
more
30
minutes
games.
than KDB. That's a fact.
Yeah,
Do you remember just moments ago when we were talking about centre backs, and I said, if you're not going to play the whole season, you have to be exceptional in what you do.
Yeah, I've got no problem with that. I'm just telling
that
you.
was what I said, and
Yeah.
that is what I say about KDB, the player of the season. And
Yeah,
we'll
yeah.
get
But
onto that
Kante,
later.
yeah,
And
we'll
we'll
get
get
onto that
onto
later.
that
I'm just
later.
telling you. You're trying to throw shade at Kante, which you're entitled to do, but
No,
it's a bit
I said
strange.
Kante
that
hasn't
you
been good
probably
in the
had.
league. You need to
Okay,
add
I was
context.
talking about this. Right.
You need to add context. I said Kante hasn't been good in the league.
What I'm trying to say is I don't think you knew that Kante played more minutes than Kevin De Bruyne, did you?
Do you think that? No, I didn't actually. But do you think
Exactly.
Kante's
That's
been
what I'm
good in
trying
the
to
league?
say. No, I don't think he has. I'm just saying to you that
Oh,
what
yes,
people
he
think
did
that
indeed.
I thought initially you think that actually that he's missed a lot of games, but that actually tells you how many games that this KDB has also missed because Kante has played more than him this season. And I think Kante has missed a lot of games as well, by the way.
8 games.
Just to tell you what I'm saying. He's missed a lot of games. And that tells you that tells you how much KDB has missed, how many games KDB has missed this season as well.
Let's not say missed games because he was rested a lot.
You could argue that, but there's a lot of time.
Wait.
Injured.
Let me just finish. He was rested a lot towards the end of the season when City had already won a league.
Yeah,
like a lot of their players. So
Yeah.
it wasn't missed. It was chilling.
See, Houdini makes a point here, Max. Is that there's a reason why Rodri didn't play
But
in the biggest game.
they lost those games. So is that a reason? Pep tried to be clever and not play Rodri, and look what happened to him.
Wouldn't that more to do with Fernandez though, rather than Rodri?
Nah, Rodri's played most of the games.
I agree with that. That last comment.
Codgeby one says that Kante wasn't good under Lamps.
Yeah, Lamps
That's
didn't know how to use them.
Was Lamps'
No.
fault?
That's actually not right. Chelsea were bad under Lamps, but to say Kante wasn't.
He wasn't. But there was that debate about him being played out of position all the time.
Yeah, but
because he wasn't playing well. So the excuse was he's being played out of position by Lampard. Are you suggesting that isn't correct?
No, I am because that debate actually happened about a couple of years ago.
Last season.
A couple of years ago under Sarri, where Mauricio Sarri was playing Kante out of position. Kante's still been good. Kante's bad is still good. It's just
this is all right.
So who's got the list again? Can you put the list back up?
Yeah,
Sorry,
sure.
DJ, your head's gonna disappear for a sec.
So we need to pick 3 out of these
Yes.
7.
Or if the viewers have got some other suggestions, we can debate those as well. But yeah,
was there anyone who
I don't think we have time
agreed
for
on? I picked Gundogan. Does anyone agree with
Gundogan.
I
that?
didn't pick
Yep.
Gundogan.
I agree with that completely.
Nah.
I put
The reason
Foden.
why I put Gundogan is because, like you said, there was a period when certain mans were missing, and Gundogan was scoring a lot of goals.
Yeah, he was killing. He
and he was
actually
killing it. So
he
at
was
the end of the
killing
day, people, there's no revision history here. It's what happened.
So who didn't pick Gundogan?
I didn't.
I
Why
didn't
not?
look
Why not?
I don't know.
Because
Well, I've
Kevin De
got-
Bruyne was better for City
don't
than
like
Gundogan.
That's not right.
100%. I got KDB in there.
So just CT. What was your 3?
So I've got Fernandez, Kante, and KDB.
I had Fernandez, KDB, and Rodri in a holding. That was a 3 that would have worked. I picked a team that could actually play and kill teams.
That's what I've gone for.
I thought we were picking the.
Who was your 3,
three best.
GJ?
I picked Gundogan, Kante, and Souček.
Wow.
Because I'm not looking at it. I'm not looking at it as the EPL team of the season, as in my 11 is going to murk your 11. I'm looking at it as in positionally,
Performance-wise.
yeah, performance-wise. That's how I'm looking at it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Of course,
Yeah.
of course, I would. Bloody hell, would you pick Konsa in your team of the season to
Yeah,
murk City? You probably would
did.
actually. You probably
I just did. Are you
he
mad?
did.
You
Where have you
probably.
been?
He actually did.
Yeah, you probably. Yeah. you would.
I'll pick
And
that,
you would
yeah,
pick
I
Rodri
think
as well.
Uche, who was your 3?
My 3 was Gundogan, Hernandez, and just
KDB.
about made it. Kevin De Bruyne. And that was,
Why are you
that
gonna
was-
say
that
that?
was-
Why are you gonna say
No,
that?
I'm gonna say it because I don't do nonsense. I told you. I told you guys on the chat. He made it just about because to me, the availability. But like I said, I had to go back and I realized it's true what Michael was saying, which is he actually was rested. So I could say, for me, I can't be having people missing so many games. That doesn't make any sense to me. Why are you gonna miss that many amount of games and try and tell me you're gonna be in the team? But like he said, I actually went back and was like, oh yeah, there was a period when he was truly rested. So I'll give him like 4 or 5 games, which you could say he probably would have played if the game was still on the line.
So
But he
coming
missed
from
games,
you,
man.
You're saying KDB is an exceptional player. That's what you're saying, yeah?
This season, that's
God,
false.
this goal,
That is false.
this goal. No.
How's it
Listen,
false,
listen.
DJ?
Kevin De Bruyne is one of the best players in the league because of his technical ability. He stands way above everyone else. And then for me, Bruno is actually up there. So they just had good season. I think Bruno had a better season, in my opinion. But again, I'm all about availability as well. But like Mikey said, I'll give him that 4 or 5 games towards the end, which he missed because of not injuries. But this guy's always going missing. There's always something wrong with him, missing this and that. And Gundogan stepped up when mattered, and he was collecting a lot of points when Kevin Brown was busy getting injured yet again. I don't know why people write this thing off like it didn't happen. This is what happened in the season. So that's why those were my 3.
Aki, who is your 3?
Fernandes, Foden, and Kante.
Okay, interesting.
Because I think
So,
Foden is more of a
wait a
midfielder
minute.
for me. Like,
Yeah, I've got Foden up top, man. I ain't got Foden
4 of
on
us picked Fernandes.
There's no way Fernandes doesn't make the team.
So there's not a discussion there.
Yeah, Fernandes is in. There's no argument there. And I think KDB is in
3
as
of
well,
us
right?
picked KDB.
KDB's in. Fernandes is in.
So
So
it's
it's the
just
last
that one
position.
spot. Kante, it's got to be. Come on, guys.
Nah.
I think between for me.
I'd go
Let's stop
Gundogan
this-
over.
Let's stop the
and
City
I don't
bias,
even-
man.
I don't even
it
like
can't be-
Gundogan.
It can't be counted this season. Sorry.
What did you say? You don't even like Kante?
No, I said I don't
No,
like Gundogan,
Gundogan.
but it has to be him.
Yeah, I think Gundogan.
If you're talking about league performance this season,
I don't
Gundogan
like the guy.
has played better than.
And this was a good shout as well. This guy came really
You're
close.
talking about league.
Above-
If you talk about
This guy
Gundogan,
came really close for me above KDB in terms of performance. But like I said, I had to take those games in.
Mount's been very good.
Otherwise, I would have had.
That's a
I was
good-
gonna put Mount ahead of KDB based on the appearance.
why didn't you?
But you
Why didn't you?
wouldn't put Uche. You wouldn't put Mount ahead of Gundogan.
No, not for me. I saw what Gundogan was doing for these guys when certain mans were injured. They were very, very important point. He just kept banging goals. That's not even his job, man.
Gundogan's been better than KDB this season. When it
No, he
matters.
hasn't.
Yeah, absolutely.
When it
Yeah,
matters.
No, he hasn't.
When it mattered.
Yeah.
No, he
When
hasn't.
it matters.
No,
No,
On what
I have to
basis?
say that because
Wait, Uche.
he was
Uche.
missing.
Let me just ask GJ: on what basis has Gundogan been better than KDB?
Did you not see that killer period where Man City went on that mad winning run? Who was banging in the killer
On what
goals?
basis?
Exactly.
Do you want
I'm
to
just
go on
telling
what
you.
contributions? What basis?
Oh my
What do you mean, what
days!
basis?
You don't.
I'm
You,
asking.
no. You're not watching football. You're seriously.
No,
you're
I am.
slumming it mid-table. You're slumming it mid-table. Seriously, this is not
With you.
Move on.
But-
Move on.
Wait.
One
Just
point.
hang on a second. So let me answer that for a minute, yeah? So
Answer
he's their top goal scorer, and he's not even an attacking midfielder.
Wait a minute. I said, has he got more goal contributions? That was what I said.
He's their
What are you
top
about?
goal
He's a
scorer
top
as
goal
midfield.
scorer, and
He's
he's
their
a
top goal
midfielder.
scorer, and he's a
Oh
midfielder,
my
and he doesn't
days.
even play as attacking midfielder. What are
He
you
was
talking
playing.
about?
Wait. Stop. In that period, Gundogan was playing attacking. Let's not act like he was holding.
Yeah,
He
but
was
even
playing
still,
attacking.
would you have him down as an attacking midfielder? Seriously,
He
when
was
Paul
playing.
fit this season?
Listen, the period you're referencing as his
Right.
best period, he was playing attacking midfield.
And I'm
Who
saying, would you
cares?
have had him
Who
down as
cares?
an attacking
Was
midfielder?
he killing? Mikey
Was he
D,
killing it or not?
Was he killing?
And when he was killing it, where was your
Was
guy?
he killing?
Injured again,
Wait,
as usual.
Wait.
Oh my days! This guy.
Where was he? Where was he? Was
Seriously.
he injured again?
Wait.
I can't
Are we
bring
calm?
myself to put
This is
Gundogan
mad.
in, man. I don't
Are we
like the
calm?
guy. Relax.
Right.
This is mad.
This is crazy.
You know what's mad? Do you know what's mad? You two are off your rockers. I said I'll go with Gundogan for this team, and you guys turned it into Gundogan versus KDB for some reason.
No. We're just telling you.
I said
You were saying
Gundogan over
you were saying that
Kante.
Gundogan had a better season than Kevin De Bruyne.
Yes,
It's
you
not
just said
surprising
that.
because he scored
not
top
why
goal
you
scorer
talking about
for his club. Huh?
We've already said Fernandes and
Forget it.
KDB are in.
No.
I said Gundogan
No, he
is
was
in
trying to
for
say.
me.
He was trying to say that
no,
Gundogan.
no. I said Gundogan was in, and then
No,
you're
right,
trying to make a
okay,
different
right.
argument.
We're saying that Gundogan is in. That basically.
We're saying
free,
Gundogan. We're saying that, to be very, very clear, we're saying Gundogan has had a better season for Man City than KDB. That's what we're saying.
I don't care what you're saying. I've already voted Gundogan in. Do you not understand that yet?
So what are you arguing?
So then let's move on to the last one. We got a three then.
We've got the three now.
You two have
We've got
lost
the
the
three.
plot.
So Gundogan, Fernandes, and KDB is the midfield. All right. So we're down to the last position,
Interesting.
At last
comment.
forward position. Comedy I'm seeing here. So
Yeah, because I need to have the floor for this one.
Wait, who?
Because
Oh,
certain man said, no.
definitely
Wait, silence, please. Somebody here tried to message the host, right? We're about to go live because they clearly picked Saka, and then that's why I put _Foden. Now I want that person to show
Bro,
himself
you
fully
snitched on
and
man,
try
yeah?
and back the initial one because I want
To be
to
fair,
say I've already
I can't control what's going on. I can't
You
control
snitched
this
on
guy.
man, yeah?
I
To be
can't
fair-
control this guy.
CT was dry snitching himself on Insta anyway. He put a picture of Saka and Tierney on his Insta
Hey,
too.
you know what?
I looked at it and I was thinking, nah, he didn't do it, did he?
Yeah, he did. He did. And I only put
I'm not
Foden
under-
just to have mercy on the guy. That's what I did.
I'm not-
But he actually had Saka on there. Try and DM the host to try and change side. I wasn't having it. So I wanted to expose this guy live. He put in Saka. Can you imagine that we're talking about
Don't
forwards
worry
for this
about
year, team of the
Listen.
season? A man's putting Saka. I wanted to bury this guy.
Listen, I'm not on that top 6 bias, innit?
Oh yeah, 5 goals and 5 assists. And he's in
He's
there.
been the
Come on.
best. He's been the best attacking player outside the top 6.
Oh, but that's not what this is about. It's about team of the season. He ain't done nothing.
The
So I
season
wanted to-
he's carried Arsenal this season, bro.
Well, he probably
Yeah,
carried the
he's
relegation
carried-
team as well. Who
carried-
knows?
Saka's been very good, but he's not
He's
in the
He's
carried
been
on.
very, very good. He's been
Carried
very
on.
good.
Yeah, that's why I changed it.
And
I
then,
got my
okay,
friends
next up, Jota.
To be honest, Foden for me, before you go to Jota, Foden for me is obviously a good player and he had a good spell as well. But is he that much better than? Has he had that much better season than Saka has had in the Premier League?
Yes.
Stats wise, he has, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Next.
Stats wise, he has.
I would say.
Yeah,
so.
but
Foden
in
has
terms
been
of
very good.
if you just look at the goals and assists, yeah. But if you look at gameplay and driving
And the team,
forward,
and the
Was
team
it
itself.
Contribution to the team, all that stuff.
Are we looking at stats or not?
DJ, in football there are many statistics.
Yeah, I know that. But what I'm
Wait,
saying is,
Houdini 77, Saka
Yes,
is
mate. He's
because he's
best
English,
Nigerian in
mate.
the league. Yeah, what?
English.
We need Three Lions, mate.
Whoa,
Hey,
yeah.
Nigerian, what are you on about, mate?
Yeah, I mean, Houdini.
All right, Jota. I don't even need to ask who chose that guy, but go on there.
we all know who he is, so step up.
Go on there.
Oh, I thought it was Uche.
Yeah. No, that
That was
was me.
him as well.
No,
Slap
that was
yourself.
me.
Then slap yourself again.
Can you imagine?
So he hasn't played 50% of our games this season, so that's the reason
Yeah.
why Uche wouldn't have it.
Hey,
in.
you picked
But,
Injury United.
well, at the end of the day, it's about impact. Again, impact. That's what I'm talking about. He came
on then.
in and he had an impact. You know, he then got injured. He didn't come back to be the same same player, but he still banged in a couple of goals. So, so for me, really, is the way he kind of influenced us when he first, when he first joined and he first started, up until he got that injury in December time. So for that short period of time, he was kind of scoring a lot of goals and he looked on fire. Obviously, after that, he kind of didn't play as well, but mainly that's because he's injured. But for me, you know, if you're comparing him to other players like Son and Saka, then I think he's had as big an impact, personally.
So we're going to rule that one out. So who are the other? Who are the other ones again? Son and
So basically,
Foden.
Son,
I think
Foden.
we know who it should be, but I just couldn't bring myself.
This is
I
mad.
couldn't bring myself to put two.
It's Son.
two-
There's no
two of those
I couldn't
guys.
even
got to-
believe
it's got
there
to
was
be
gonna be
Son.
a debate when there were question marks in that
Everything I
position.
checked from my eye view to stats, assists, goals, whatever, top 10, creativity, key passes, top 10, so.
Yeah, I couldn't bring myself to put him. Well, not two Spurs players. I couldn't do it. He should be there. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Son is
Well,
That's
definitely-
it, we're done.
whoever didn't pick
That's
Son
it.
is just on one.
John,
I'm a hater. That's what I am. He shouldn't be at Tottenham at all.
Loud and proud.
To be fair, at least you're honest.
Yeah, I'm honest, man. I couldn't. I was looking for alternatives. That was it.
Yeah, Basuma. Yeah, definitely. He's been good. And Didi. But yeah, I like Basuma. Yeah, definitely. Good shout.
yeah,
Good
there's
shout.
been a few
There's been a
suggestions in the chat.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Fabinho
I
in
see.
midfield. I was thinking about Fabinho in midfield. but I
Don't be
was thinking-
silly.
He hasn't
Yeah.
played there.
Played there.
Yeah, exactly that.
Yeah,
Someone
exactly.
said it might have been you, Mikey. He hasn't played in centre midfield enough, but yeah, definitely.
All right, lads. Okay, so does somebody want to put up Houdini's team as well, so we can have a quick look at that? It's further back up in the chat.
It's in two parts. I'll read it out if you want.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, we go. All right.
How does that compare to against our one?
Well, Fabinho is a joke. That's clearly a bias.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah,
you
he
can't make
admits
that.
that. Yeah.
So that's clearly doesn't make any sense.
Right, we agree
Fofana,
with the
we
front
talked about.
three.
Martinez, like I said, was very
Seven
close to
players in
mine.
green.
Yeah, Fofana was a good one, but yeah, you've spoiled it with Fabinho. No need for that.
And were there any other suggestions in the chat?
Oh, he didn't have KDB. Is it surprised? I'm not surprised.
Fabinho was actually replaced by Ndidi late on in that team.
yeah.
Okay.
Probably the only other shot was Mount. I guess probably Mount will make.
In
You
the
know,
Fred
yeah,
Mount,
Mount
yeah,
was
Mount
very
one
close.
we didn't
Mount
choose.
was very close for me. Mount was
Mount was very good this season.
very
Yeah,
close.
he was.
If France is a question for you, I know I'm talking a little bit further ahead, but if France win the Euros, Kante for Ballon d'Or.
Gee.
I'm with that. That's why he should be in this team.
So
Don't do that.
What,
Steve.
Premier League team of
Don't
the
want to go
season.
back again.
Yeah, he's been class.
I'm just actually picturing it like the winner is can't.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, we've had like defenders winning it, and
Cannavaro.
Cannavaro exactly, and Maldini's won it.
Did he win it?
Good
He won
question.
player of the tournament.
kind of
What
hard
about,
on it.
what about manager of the
Cannavaro.
season?
Didn't win it.
That's a good
Manager
shout,
of the season.
Abercrombie. Has that's actually a good question. Has Maldini won it or Baresi won it?
No, Baresi not. Mardini never won it. Baresi never.
No, okay. I know we all know Cannavaro won it in 2006 when they won a World Cup.
If you talk about the old style for European
Yeah.
Player of the Year, Zama won it.
Well,
But he was kind of sweeper, defensive
Yeah,
midfielder.
Yep. Euro '96.
Yeah.
So all I'm saying is Kante. I mean, my word, this guy. You guys know my love for Kante. I mean,
Chelsea players.
Yeah, we've
General.
heard enough of it, to be
I
honest.
can't.
I'm telling
But
you.
The guy is sick.
Uche,
know what?
put that question up again.
Yeah, manager one.
Manager,
Yeah, I
yeah.
like that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
You want us to discuss that? You want us to talk about it?
Manager's
Okay.
Yeah, go on.
All right. So who wants to go first?
Manager of the season for me.
Don't you dare. don't you dare, mate.
He's
I'm
trusting
looking
the
up
process.
his-
Jet black hair, a little bit of grey. No. For me, it's tough. I'll go for. Is it Jones at Villa?
Yeah, that's what I'd go for. I don't think that's his name.
I
Though.
think that they were.
I don't think that's his name.
Jones. No, who's Jones?
Who is it?
Jones.
Dean Smith.
Dean Smith.
Dean
We were-
Smith.
Dean Smith.
That
I love how Real said,
All the
yeah.
same name, Mikey. All the same.
Yeah. Whatever his name is.
Once Real says, yeah, you don't know how to trust him.
Yeah,
Once Real
yeah.
says, yeah, you don't know how to trust him.
I felt a level of assurance when Real said, yeah. I was like, okay, I can run with it.
I'm gonna go with Jones.
Well done.
Yeah.
Well done,
Um,
host.
Dean Smith, I would go with. And Bielsa's been mentioned in a chat, and that was close for me. But Dean Smith, I think Villa would have finished a lot higher if Grealish hadn't been injured or rested or kept out for so long. And Villa were dangerous. They were good this season. And when Grealish was back, they beat Tottenham and Chelsea fairly comfortably in the end. They beat
There's
us
There's
comfortably.
only one choice.
They beat Liverpool.
Smashed us up.
Yeah. So yeah, Dean Smith for me.
Yeah, same. Dean
I'm
Jones.
gonna go. You know what? I'm gonna shout Bielsa, man. Just because where Leeds are, Leeds were a cert to go down. To be fair, if you put them on,
Well,
if you're putting a bet on at the bookies, that's the 9th place. They've played sick football all season. They've mixed it with the big boys. They've had a few obviously dodgy results, but I think he's done so well with them, man. If you look at their team, there's not really any standout players that will make a top side, like a top team. I suppose
Hey.
maybe Rafinha.
actually,
I
Houdini's.
think I got
No. Don't talk about that comment. That was my thing. That was me.
Oh, was that you?
That was me. Yes,
You
fam.
know what?
That was gonna be me. I'm like,
Go
you
on,
guys
go on,
are
you
just
go.
sleeping. You guys are sleeping on this guy.
No,
How
I
could
was
you
gonna
forget
say
Moisey?
Uche,
Yeah,
I'm not
Bielsa-
sleeping at all. He's
And
made
also
them.
Moisey.
He's
I
done
mean,
sick with them.
Moisey. I mean, trust me, this dude was gonna be like relegation fodder type, you know, and to make that move and getting Jay Lings and how they were playing, and they've had so many injuries. Antonio was missing a lot of their games, and they were still getting points. I mean, he gets manager of the season easy for me. Easy.
Yeah, but you know
I mean,
what?
like you said,
Villa-
I like the way Villa manager.
What about you,
Villa were
Aki?
well up there with loads of
But,
games in hand when
yeah.
Grealish had to come out.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But for me, performance like just a massive surprise.
I couldn't
was
argue with
Moyes,
Moyes.
Yeah.
Moyes is a good shout as well, definitely.
Yeah, I
I'll
would have
give
got.
it
I would have gone with Moyes as well. Personally, I think
Yeah.
he did a good job at West Ham.
GJ,
I'm going Bielsa. I'm with CT. This guy, he's taken lead. This is Leeds' first season in the Premier League. They
Crazy.
finished in the top. Sorry.
Top half. I know it's crazy.
Yeah,
What he's done.
they finished top half, and everyone was thinking, "Oh, Leeds are so open. They're like spread eagled, legs wide open, right?" And everyone's just they're gonna try and trade with the big boys. These guys have actually traded. They're thinking, "Yeah, okay, we'll take you on."
But
Highly energetic team. The only thing I'll say,
they spent a bit though, didn't they?
Smith. Sorry, mate.
They spent quite a bit though, didn't they? They bought like £40 million striker that got injured early doors. Rodrigo wasn't his name.
they've
Yeah,
invested.
Rodrigo, yeah.
They got Rafinha, Rodrigo.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
Rafinha was injured towards the end as well. And they did very well.
But I mean,
They bought quite a few players, is what I'm
yeah,
saying.
Dean,
It's not
Dean
like- it's
Smith,
not like-
Dean Smith and Villa have had a very good season. The only thing I'd give against Dean Smith is when Grealish weren't there, Villa were poor. So I'm thinking, is your success more because of Grealish than Dean Smith's management? Because when Grealish wasn't there, you guys were collecting losses and draws.
Yeah, but to be fair to them, they set up their whole system around Grealish over a number of years, haven't they? So yeah, you could say they haven't got a plan B, but
Yeah, that's my point.
as long as Grealish is there, then
And
they are pretty good.
regarding Moyes has done a fantastic job there. Absolutely no doubt. The only thing I'd say was obviously West Ham are an established team. They have spent some money. They have had loads of injuries, to be fair. But
That's what impressed me was the fact that they
Yeah.
had so many injuries, especially to their key player.
yeah. But they did bottle top four. They bottled that. No, they bottled that. I'm sorry. If Spurs were in that position and blew it, everyone would be on it. They bottled it.
I don't
West
really
Ham
feel
didn't,
that.
Leicester did.
Leicester bottled it as well. Trust me, as a
I
Spurs
don't think
fan.
West Ham did. I think Leicester did.
No, Leicester. Look, West Ham 100% bottled it. They're the easiest running. They lost to Newcastle. They lost to Everton. And these are, and then they bloody drew with Brighton, and Brighton didn't even have like their captain
Hey,
and
GJ.
Malpay.
GJ, we've got a wild card entry for manager of the season.
Quality.
I bet it's set up, right?
All I can say
Didn't he win his last 4 games or something?
you know what?
Yeah.
We might have to do a separate podcast about Tottenham. But, all I can say is, in August, when I'm at the stadium next, there's going to be a massive anti-ENIC out protest, and I am right there at the front with my
Well
cause
done.
light.
Let us know how you get on.
Yeah, to be fair, I know, I agree. It's just not going to count win because the only way you can hurt the owners is to stop spending money. But yeah, it is what it is. We want the owners out. But yeah, anyway. It is
All
what
right,
it is.
so let's wrap it up there, lads. Okay, so there we have it. Team of the season, chosen by our good people on this podcast. We are gonna be. Oh no, wait! Shout out, CT.
CT.
I'll give a
Oh
shout
yes, lads, show your mugs, mate. Show your mugs. So we've got some custom mugs made from Dip and Drip Customs UK on the Instagram. Give them a follow. We've got our sort of customized name and our logo on the mug. So shout outs to them. Any customization you want on sort of solid objects, give them a shout, give them a follow, and love for that as well, man. Wicked.
Absolutely.
Good
Nice.
stuff. Good stuff. All right, so shall we do the highlight of the week? Highlight of the week. Right. Who wants to go first?
I'll go first. Mine is not.
What's
Mine
going
is-
on?
Cameron.
It's going to get over and over. No, it's not football related. Mine is to do with the sort of NBA playoffs going on at the moment. And I've got to give a shout out to Devin Booker of the Phoenix Suns, who absolutely annihilated the LA Lakers single-handedly with 47 points. Well, double. We got the
Send them home, blood.
rebounds as well, sent them home, sent them packing.
Send them
LeBron
home.
James
Send
crying
them
and all
home
that.
one time.
Anthony
Send them home
Davis,
one
so-
time.
So you got to shout out Devin Booker still because for that achievement. So yeah, that's my.
Nice one, CT. Who wants to go next? Mikey D, go on.
No highlights. There's lowlights. Verstappen out at the Grand Prix. Hamilton blowing it. All right, let's give it to Perez for winning. There you go.
Cool. GJ, have you got one? I'm sure it's going to be golf related.
Do you know what I was?
It's a low light as well.
Yeah, you know what? I don't know if you guys know this, but there was a big golf tournament at the weekend, right? It's called the Memorial, and obviously in golf there's 4 rounds, and after the 3rd round, there's this golfer called John Rahm. He was absolutely killing it. He went from like level with the field to 6 shots clear, and as he walked off the 18th green, he was told about his positive COVID test, so he couldn't play the 4th round, and he lost 1.6 million in prize money, and obviously the glamour and all the stuff with it.
Scandalous.
It is just absolute. Oh, I actually feel for the guy, so I'm gonna give John Rahm a shout because that's just so harsh. He played absolutely
DJ.
brilliant, and he's got nothing for it.
What did they do to his playing partners? Nothing.
No. They carried on. They tested negative. So the guy literally 6 shots clear, 1 round to go.
Yeah.
He's going to win it unless he does an absolute big Spursy bottle job. He's going to win it, and he was absolutely on fire. And he walks off. He absolutely on top of the world, and then he said, "Yeah, sorry, mate, you tested positive for COVID. See ya." You're done, mate.
That's cool.
So I'm shouting John Rahm.
That's cool.
Wait, Houdini77 backs up my highlight. He said, "Big up Pirelli for trying to kill 2 F1 drivers." You know what? It's absolutely crazy because Verstappen's wheel just went.
Yeah, it's mad.
Yep.
It's
Yeah,
mad.
right when it was guaranteed a win.
Yeah.
All right, Uche, as you're talking, your highlight.
Well, CT stole it, man. So I might go for Kawhi Leonard, which is basketball related. He only got a triple double. He also said Doncic was killing them in the basketball. So Kawhi Leonard for me.
Cool. And then Aki, what's your one?
I'll go Nadal.
What?
Still hasn't lost a set in the French Open for how long now? Storming. Probably going to win it again. So he'll be my highlight probably this time next week as well.
Where does he play? Where does he play Djokovic?
Huh?
Where does he play Novak?
Semi-finals.
Oh, not even a final.
Federer's
No,
out.
because-
Oh, yeah, Federer's removed himself.
Because the French Open's not worth playing.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Yeah, that's it. Federer doesn't trust his body, and because Wimbledon's coming up, Federer knows he's got a better chance of winning Wimbledon than the French
Yeah.
Open.
He knows he's not going to beat Nadal.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Or
there's no
Djokovic.
point killing yourself, injuring yourself against that beast of a guy. 14, right? Going for number 14, which is just
14, yeah.
yeah, but
Crazy.
I reckon I hate to say it, but I think Nadal's going to do it. I think the Djokovic is going to beat him this time.
Hopefully.
I hope.
You think so?
I
How?
I don't know.
Not.
I can't
don't
say
think
it.
so.
I can't
I
say
hope.
it.
I hope
see
I'm
it.
wrong. I hope I'm wrong.
I can't say it. I don't even waste my time with French Open with that guy anymore. I can't see it.
He was 2 sets down against that Italian guy. And he came
Yeah,
back.
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, he does this thing where he fakes injury and all this nonsense.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, you're such a...
Seriously, he's always injured, and then he comes through, and then he just storms it. It's honestly
Warrior.
so boring.
Warrior.
Nadal
Yeah,
wastes
yeah,
time.
yeah. The warrior, yeah, fake warrior. But seriously, he is a sick player. He is a sick player.
Yeah, well, you're a keyboard warrior, so you should be able to relate.
I used to be. I've been banned from social media everywhere, mate. What are you about?
All right. Bleep that out.
Yeah.
Might get off,
Bro,
man,
right,
didn't
so-
it? Like,
Bro, did
I
you
will
have a
finish. I did have a highlight. So my highlight is Everton. Carlo Ancelotti waking up, deciding that he doesn't want to manage Everton anymore.
That's
Signing for
cool.
Real Madrid before, I think it's before even lunchtime. He'd already left the club. On Twitter, someone say the Everton job's probably one of those jobs where you leave it out of your CV on purpose. Definitely.
I saw you stole that off Twitter. I seen that comment.
Nice.
Definitely.
The funny
But
thing
yeah,
is,
that
I
was
heard
my
on the
highlight. All
radio-
right.
I heard on the
Go on,
radio
Mikey.
that his contract was so loose and so weak that he was literally able to just walk away real quick. So they must have been so desperate to get him there that they just said yes to everything.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, plainly.
Oh, well. All right, then. So thank you, everyone, for tuning in today. Thank you for all the comments and getting involved in the chat. We are back on Thursday this week. So catch us then. And as always, please follow us on our social media, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. If you watch it on YouTube, please like, subscribe, and comment. So we will see you on the next show.
Peace out.
Ooh.